Welcome to Education Without Borders. What is age? There is a slogan that goes that age is just but a number. But is it? It depends on what you are looking at. At Education Without Borders, we are doing it practically by saying that it doesn't matter whatever age you are at, you learn. Learning has no age limit. You can learn at an early age, you can learn in the middle age, you can even learn throughout your life. Indeed, any day spent without learning is a day wasted. Let's keep watching and listening and explore how are the different age groups able to learn on a particular subject. And we want to also be able to look at the changing dimensions in the lives we live in and how the different ages can be able to adapt within the scenarios. One of the things I want us to deliberate upon is technology. There is this notion that as you grow older, you are not able to catch up with technology. Let us explore whether this is true or not. Keep watching and we shall be learning, and we shall decode that myth that technology is the monopoly of the young. When you say young, what do you mean? You define the young with age. There is the youth, there is age limit, but we also hear of the slogan, young at heart. I would like to propose in Education Without Borders the hypothesis that anybody can learn and adapt to technology irrespective of their age. Let's keep watching and we shall find how this can be done. We shall be back. Let's continue talking about technology and how learning of technology or application of the technology affects different ages. In the first place, we know the bottom line is that for you to be able to apply technology, you must understand where is it applied, because technology is a very, very broad subject and you need to know how is it applied. And for you to know where to apply it, it depends on what is it that you are doing, because you cannot know everything there is to be able to apply everything, because that may not even be in your line of work. Let's take, for example, if you are an engineer, the technologies that have come in the design, in drawings, in all those areas. So if you need to keep up with the technology, you need to understand all those packages and how they are applied. And of course, because you have already been trained in the fundamental principles, it will not be difficult for you to catch up. And if you are, for example, in a business and you want to be able to make your business efficient, you must know what systems are there, management systems, payroll systems, and so on. These are the so-called technology. So when we talk about technology, you cannot know everything there is, because it may not even be necessary for you to know. The important thing is you must know which one it will be applicable, and it will help me make my work easier. The other example is, you may be in a clinic, a medical clinic. You need to know their systems which help you to capture the patient's data efficiently, also to know the patient's records and payments, and also to link you with the other stakeholders. In this case then, if you are there, it would not make sense for you to learn how to draw with AutoCAD or Autodesk or any other packages, Revit, and so on. That will be totally irrelevant. Therefore, when we talk about a particular age group, whether it has the technology or not, let us learn to specify which area is it that you really need to know. And once you know which area, where is your skill, what is your line of work, for example, then we'll say that you are techno-savvy. There are, of course, other very general technological areas that you need to know. For example, you need to know the important websites, where you get information. If, for example, you are a researcher in the area of AI, artificial intelligence, it is important for you to know which organizations deal with that, or support that, or ask for expressions of interest for research purposes. So it may not help you to know a software in capturing. You may be very good at the software of capturing patients' data, but if you don't know where the research, the grants, the donors, those sites, where they are, then it doesn't matter whether you have the technology or not. It does not help you. Therefore, Education Without Borders is here to decode that gap or disconnect, and also to demystify the myth where there is this separation of using technology to divide people and say, because you don't know technology, you are, obsolete as a person. That is not true. Education Without Borders is here to demystify those boundaries, the boundaries due to technology. Let me delve a bit in more detail in the new emerging areas that we are seeing in technology space and digital space. Look at AI, artificial intelligence. If you are not careful, this is a technology on an area that could actually be a boundary, because there will be those who know about AI and those who don't. Yet there's a lot of AI is going to be a very big thing. Therefore, it is important to even know the basic, the fundamentals. Otherwise, you'll be caught up and divided using this border of AI between the knows and the don't knows. And as we know, when you have borders or boundaries, just like geographical boundaries, they can actually cause conflict and even destabilize the peace. Therefore, for purposes of peace, Education Without Borders is here to tell us that if you want to have harmony and peace in the world, let's cut down the borders, break down those boundaries through education, and help people know those differences are the ones which cause conflict. This is Education Without Borders. We are here to demystify the myths that separate us, especially in the space of technology. Keep watching, keep learning. We shall be back.